Hi everybody and welcome to NaturAlley. Check out my ninja cat back there. Today we're going to review Bragg's apple cider vinegar. And Thurgood's gonna help. So anyway, just to give you the price and the sizes and all that first, I actually keep two sizes in my house. I have the smaller one. This is like a 16 ounce and it's about $3 or $4 depending on where you get it, and it's pretty easy to find. It's been around a long time and you can usually find it in your regular grocery store. So this is the 16 ounce. I keep this in my bathroom cabinet and I use it for like my beauty stuff, hair and skin and everything like that. And then I keep the large 32 ounce one, which you can also find at the grocery store. I keep that one in my kitchen cabinet, and that one runs more like $5 or $6. You can also find them in the health food store, buy them online and such like that. So other stuff that Bragg's sells, they have like seasonings, they have vinegar drinks. They sell this really delicious amino acid. I don't know if any of you people, like I was raised in the South, so we used to use Dale's on our burgers and steaks and stuff. Well, the Bragg's amino acids has a very similar flavor. It's kind of like a soy sauce, Worcestershire sauce kind of flavor, but it's got some great amino acids in there, and it's good stuff made in a very healthy way. So I love the amino acids. It's one of my other favorite ones that I tend to buy from them on the regular. But today we're going to talk about their apple cider vinegar, which is their main attraction and what they tend to sell the most of, I think. So now it's made with organic apples. It's kosher certified. It's non-GMO certified. It's USDA organic. And apple cider vinegar, when raw, unfiltered, etc., as Bragg's is naturally gluten-free. And Bragg's has been making it since about 1912, so it's had plenty of years to get itself in a good place. No refrigeration is required. I keep these in my cabinet after opening, and they're fine. Bragg's is unfiltered, unheated, and unpasteurized. So basically, they don't want to do any kind of process that would take away the natural goodness that is in apple cider vinegar through the fermentation process that is used to make it. That process creates a lot of really awesome things for your body and your skin that are beneficial both externally and internally. And the more you process it, the less beneficial it is for you. It might still taste good on food, but one thing I love about Bragg's is that they don't do all that. And it also has a pretty low level of acidity, which is a concern because, you know, if you're going to take it with water or something like that, even mixed in water, you want it to not be so acidic that it might hurt the enamel on your teeth or something like that. So another interesting fact about Bragg's is it contains the mother. What is the mother? The mother is a term used basically, and let me see if I can show you the mother. Might be hard to see on the video. If I move around at the bottom, you can kind of see like a sediment, a stringy sediment, basically, and it kind of stays around the bottom. You can kind of see it on the bottom a little easier. See that? Usually I shake it up before I use it. But that's the mother right there. And the mother can only be found in apple cider vinegar that hasn't been filtered, processed, pasteurized. It's one of those really awesome natural things that takes place. It looks a little funky, but it's real good for you. Basically, it's naturally occurring strand-like enzymes of connected protein molecules. So that's what the mother is. And it's got all sorts of goodness in it. It's kind of like a little living, awesome enzyme web, I would say. Kind of like a spider's web, but it's like an enzyme web. So anyway, a little bit of backstory on the Bragg family. I'm not going to go too far into it, but just to give you an idea of the family that started this company. It consisted of Paul Bragg originally, and then he had his daughter Patricia, who continues to fight for everything they believed in today and continue to promote a healthy lifestyle. So Paul Bragg, he has been said to have been the person who opened the very first health food store in America. So if that is true, that's pretty extraordinary. He also is known for introducing juice therapy and many other pioneering health movement things here in America. When he was a teen, he was crippled by TB, and he started to create his own way of eating, exercising, and doing things in an attempt to get better. And he promised God that if he was restored of his health, that he would spend his life's work promoting and spreading the word about healthy lifestyle. And he did get better, and he did promote a healthy lifestyle during his lifetime. So some call him the father of the health movement in America. He also spread the word via radio shows, and he traveled the country doing lectures. And he was also well known for being a mentor and health coach to some very famous Olympic athletes. One of the family mottos is, "You are what you eat, drink, breathe, think, say, and do." So, a little bit about their family. You can read a lot more about them and about their products on their website, and I will include a link to that in the comment section below, so you can do your own research on them, and you can do your research on Paul Bragg and Patricia Bragg outside of their personal website to see what kind of information you find on the other end of the spectrum. So also a little bit of ancient history, some of the cool things from our history that involve apple cider vinegar. Hippocrates, known as the father of medicine, used apple cider vinegar back in like 400 BC. He used it to clean wounds and such. So it's been around a very long time, and it's been recognized as a healthy thing for a very long time. It's also been known in history to be used as a blood cleanser from as far back as 300 BC in ancient Egypt. Columbus and other soldiers over the years have used it to fight scurvy, and samurai warriors in Japan have used it for strength and power. There are many other examples, but those are just a few that I'm sharing with you just for fun today. Now, I'll give you a few things that you can find out there that people use apple cider vinegar for, and then I'll tell you a little bit about what I use Bragg's for in my personal daily routine. So, it's been known to help with heartburn. It supports metabolic processes. It helps balance glucose levels, which is very nice for people who are diabetic, or even people who aren't but struggle with occasional issues with their sugar changing on them too fast. That's actually something that it helps me with. I'm not diabetic, but I struggle a little sometimes. It's rich in potassium, which helps heart, muscles, and the nervous system. And it helps with weight loss by helping to break down fat. It's good for dandruff and acne, and it's a natural way to preserve foods because it inhibits the growth of bacteria, like things such as E. coli and such. So, what do I use it for? Well, so far the most common things that I use Bragg's for in my daily routine, as far as when it's in my bathroom under the sink, I use this one a lot more. As you can see, I use it a lot more for beauty stuff than my big one, which is for food and such. But basically, I'm currently using it as a conditioner for my hair. I recently decided to try another natural guinea pig idea, and I'm trying the no poo, low poo hair washing method, which is basically saying goodbye to conventional shampoo and conditioner. And I have been making my own shampoo and conditioner. It's very simplistic. My conditioner is simply vinegar and water, and it's Bragg's. That's all I condition my hair with, and I've been doing that for about a month now. And so far, you know, I'm happy. I also use it to mix. I have like a bentonite clay mask that I use to draw things out of my pores and remove hard metals from my skin, and I use Bragg's when I mix it with that because it mixes a lot better with Bragg's. I don't know if it's the acidity or what, but it mixes up a lot easier when I use Bragg's for that rather than water. The water will clump the clay, and the Bragg's makes it nice and smooth so I can put my face mask on. But yeah, I use it on my skin, on my face, I use it on my hair. I always had a lot of trouble with dandruff, and there's like a skin problem on the scalp that runs in my family that gets worse with stress, and I always struggled with that. And now that I'm not using shampoo or conventional shampoo and I'm using the vinegar, it is dandruff free, so that's a nice plus. So on the other side, I make apple cider vinegar water to kind of help keep my gut bacteria good and to keep inflammation down. I feel like it just goes through my body and cleanses. But because apple cider vinegar is acidic, I mix it with water. I don't just drink it straight. I don't want to mess up my tooth enamel. So basically I shake it up, get the mother all mixed in there, and then I take 1 to 2 teaspoons and I mix it with a tall glass of water, and I drink that down in the morning or the afternoon, or sometimes more than once a day. And it just helps with bacteria in your gut. As some of you might already know, your gut flora is a lot of where your immune system lies, and so if you can keep that healthy, you in general will get sick a lot less. And I feel like I'm living proof of that. I've been sick a lot less in the last year since I started taking more of a passionate attack at my health and just preventing things from happening. And I do drink the apple cider vinegar water often, and it does seem to be helping my gut and reducing stomach and acid problems of all sorts. So I also use it in cooking. It makes great salad dressing, and you can mix it up in other foods and salads and stuff, and it has a great flavor. As far as putting it on the hair, yes, it has a very strong odor, and that is a turnoff for a lot of people when it comes to putting something on their hair, not wanting to walk around smelling like salad dressing all day, and I understand that. After I use it, I really rinse my hair thoroughly, and I also sometimes mix essential oil in there to get my hair smelling good. I haven't had anyone complain that my hair smells like salad yet, but if you guys are holding back, please let me know if that's the case, so that I can be aware of my own stench. But so far it's not bothering me. I just make sure to rinse thoroughly and all is well. So anyway, guys, if you haven't tried Bragg's apple cider vinegar, definitely give it a shot. I have a lot of friends who love this stuff, so I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with it. It's a very well-known brand, and it has many more uses than the ones that I'm using it for. You can clean with it, you can put it in smoothies. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. So go to Google, check it out, see all the wonderful, amazing things you can do with one cheap little bottle of this. Another thing that I love about reviewing this is one of those really affordable things that can be used for a million different reasons, and those are my favorite natural products because, you know, they're so multifaceted. So anyway, thank you for tuning in this week, and give it a try. And let me know what you think. Leave your comments below, subscribe, and stay tuned. Thanks.